Pocket Watch Podcast. I'm Zach.
Cruz.
Jake.
Mitch.
Hey!
I know y'all heard the switch up. We got another guest up in the building today for you guys, like
That's
usual.
right. It's Byron Mitchell, a.k.a. Mitch. Mitch,
$,
$.
The whole government name.
Hey, it's all good. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. That's it. That's my name.
But
He dropped the Govy,
that's
bro.
the artist, bro.
He dropped the Govy,
Byron
bro.
Mitchell's the artist. Mitch is the brand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mitch, $. If you want to follow him on Instagram.
$3.
$3. Mitch, $. Fuck you, I'm cool. If you get confused. If you want to follow him on Instagram, he's also on YouTube. Mitch, $. Check his shit out. Super dope. Artist, up and coming rapper. My man's working hard. He's got some shit he just dropped in November.
Yeah.
What was
I think it was Cash App. Yeah, that was November.
Cash App. Check out the video on YouTube.
Swag.
Super dope.
Yeah.
You dropped another one in like June?
Yeah. I dropped Look at God. That was the last one after that. But yeah, the Cash App joint, I fucking love that song. It's just a fun song. And I fucking the video I edited literally almost
You did the
by
video?
myself. Well, someone did the green screen shit.
Yeah.
And laid out the scenes, but
I like that on the video. It goes
Oh, yeah,
shot
that
with
shit.
iPhone.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit,
Literally
that's
shot
dope.
that shit all on this phone right here.
Yeah.
That I fucking have.
That's dope.
So yeah.
That's dope as fuck.
What kind of
love.
real quick? Because we've had rappers on, right? So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. What kind of artists do you compare yourself to? What would you say? If you're listening, you don't know who Mitch is, you don't know the music he makes. What if I fuck with this artist, I'll fuck with you.
It's a good question.
And it's hard. That's a hard one.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people run away from that question. They don't want to be compared, or they're like,
Yeah.
they're like,
No comparison.
nobody.
No
Who I
comparison.
sound like nobody. I don't know. Yeah, right. Off the top, shit. I don't know. ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
Yep.
I love Rocky. I love Kanye.
And it's
obviously,
Kid
Cudi.
Especially on the Cash App video, I fucking love it because it's definitely that Game Boy 90s.
hell yeah.
It's definitely if you're a kid in the 90s, you fuck with this video right now and
Facts.
shit.
It's a bunch of video game references. in that
mad
shit.
video, Mario,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I like it. Okay,
Yeah, bless.
for sure. ASAP, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
ASAP, a little bit of I'm not the best, but I always see it's an ASAP and Travis Scott had a baby.
Okay, shit. I'll take it. I love both of them. I love both of those guys.
And it's Mitch. Because
Yeah,
you're a little
facts.
vibey too. Even
That's
though
so
ASAP
real.
comes out with a lot of vibey shit.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you fuck with
Appreciate
ASAP,
that.
you gotta check out Mitch, man.
Shout out LaFlame too. I fuck with Trav too. That's a good
Who's Lil
comparison,
Flame?
too. Travis Scott.
His name
Damn,
is Lil
see,
Flame.
I'm fucking using aliases and shit. Yeah, Travis Scott. Yeah,
So Lil Flame is his name.
LaFlame.
Love Flame.
Love
That was
Flame.
his first name, you think?
Nah, I don't. I might have been. I'm curious about that.
Where's Nardwar when
Yo,
you need him?
you guys were getting on me for the government.
bro.
Yeah.
Travis Scott started out as La Flame, and then he went back to his government.
Right? Or is Travis Scott really his government?
No,
I
it's
don't think
not.
Travis
That's
Scott's
not his
his government,
government.
bro. Come on.
Yeah. I don't think it is. I don't think that's
That's
his
too wide of
government.
a name, bro.
It's like Sylvester Williams.
Wow, that's racist, Jacob. So you're saying a black guy can't be named Travis Scott?
That's the Scott part.
Wow, bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yo,
That's
Scott,
crazy.
Scott does have a certain. sense of- yeah, it feels like
Scott, yeah.
Scott,
My name's
yeah,
Scott, bro.
Scott, man.
Like, come on, bro.
Scott
It's like
is
you
your-
kind of got a little Bryceness.
Well, it's funny because
Hunter.
Hunter Donovan.
keep naming names because those are all drug dealers that I know.
Really?
Bullshit. No, he's
Dead ass.
Hunter?
You know Bryce sounds like a white name, doesn't it? We know somebody named Bryce.
That's half and half. All right.
Wait, so what are you implying about the drug dealers?
No, I'm just saying. You guys are naming white names.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are naming white names. I'm just saying all those names that you named don't fit that stereotype. Sorry, brothers. Sorry, brothers. I was going to say something, though. Scott, as a first name, is what you guys are talking about. But Scott is actually a prominent name in the black community.
My last name?
Last name.
Oh, shit.
Sorry about
I
it.
think about it.
I
You're
believe
letting
it.
him speak about the black community right now. Let's just keep going, bro.
I watch football.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
there
true.
we go.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of like a Scott that I know.
I know it's Scott, but his first name is Scott, and then Fitz,
Yo, isn't there like wait,
Fitz the stereo.
I don't know no fucking Scott.
Anyway.
Guys,
Anyway,
thanks for
let's not
tuning
derail this
in.
topic.
Yo, real quick though. This nigga look like fucking Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Clip
Yeah.
it. I got
This
Andrew
nigga
Schultz
look like
and Shia LaBeouf.
LaBeouf,
I love
man.
both of those motherfuckers.
I'll give
I
him
love
Andrew
Shia
Schultz
too. I love
before.
Shia too.
I'll say Andrew Schultz before Shia LaBeouf.
Before
Who's-
Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, because Andrew Schultz has a certain.
I don't even know
look
what
that
Shia
you
LaBeouf
gotta
looks
follow.
like.
Andrew Schultz.
I gotta
Yeah,
Google.
yeah,
You
I'll
gotta
show
look
you a
at
picture.
Andrew
I'll show
Schultz.
you a
He's a
picture
comedian.
real quick, bro.
Oh,
He's
shit.
the best.
I'm gonna go
Y'all
Shia
a little
LaBeouf.
funny.
He's the
Y'all
best
kinda
there
funny.
is. But anyways, thank you for tuning in for another week. Welcome to Pocket Watch Podcast. I know we're 6 minutes in and I didn't say nothing yet. Thank you for tuning in. Those that tune in weekly, we love you guys. Thank you so
He
much.
does look like Shia LaBeouf a little bit.
do,
I didn't even know I didn't even know who the fuck he was, bro. Until
Bro,
you just said
when
something.
I was in juniors at
No.
Predators,
I don't
Predators?
Yeah.
my,
Wait.
my coach used to say my dad looks like the dad in
Nose.
Transformers, and I look like Shia LaBeouf.
You know, I think you got a better facial structure
I
than
don't
he
see
does.
it. Look up, bro. Shia
I got a
LaBeouf.
better jaw.
Yeah, you
I'm
got a
talking
better
about,
jawline.
Like, I'm talking Transformers 2 Shia.
Yeah,
That's
well,
you. But
but
it's given that.
You're definitely right, but I think that he has a better jawline.
that's what I'm talking about.
He might.
Damn right,
He might.
Shia. Get your
Yo,
jawline
and-
right,
yo,
brother.
Shia LaBeouf is kind of like a little bit circular.
But that's
That's
now
a-
that's
I
these
get it, too.
days.
Fuck it, I get
Cruz
it
is
too,
more
Shia.
crimson chin.
Yo,
That's why I have a
Sheila's
beard.
brother, my brother,
Yeah,
Kevin.
that's twice in one night.
That's
by the way.
twice. Yo, you
My brother,
Good save.
Kevin. Yo, before he moved back, because like we worked together
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Fucking I used to always be like, yo, like Cruz looks like Kev.
Yep, you used to
And
tell
I'm
me
like,
all
yo,
the
you look
time.
like you look like my lady's brother. Like back in them times.
Yeah.
And then fucking bro, he looks like Shia as well. So.
He looks more like
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like fucking Shia as fuck.
100%.
If y'all
100%.
two were in the same room, Shia would just fucking appear.
I would be.
Like it would be some
Yo,
weird
this
like
man,
shit.
this man said Shy would just appear.
Just fucking.
It didn't work, Byron. We've been in the same room. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. Whatever platform you're on. Finally got that out. Minute 8.
No, that's funny. Anyways, how it works.
All right, man. Let's get into it, bro. Mitch, we talked about some of your projects coming out. I fucking love it. You're working. You're killing it.
Thank
What's some of the shit you're trying to get off, bro? Like, what's some up and coming stuff you got going on, bro? What are you working on?
Shit. So it's 2023 for sure, man. I'm just trying to stay consistent, like for like the whole year, like this year for real.
What did last year look like? Because June and November
Yeah.
are pretty consistent to me.
Yeah, but it took me like the whole year. I was like going through shit.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously, like, Sonny was born. My daughter was born and shit. So figuring that
This-
out,
yeah.
navigating that.
Yeah.
And then also, like, I was in a group, See You Soon. And the group, like, is kind of inactive right now.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
like, that was, like, basically, like, you know, we were, like, going with that and shit. So just kind of figuring out, like, I need to get some stuff together, get some stuff out.
So it's a
and
little
just
bit of
work.
a transition this year.
Facts.
Because that's interesting. Because a lot of rappers we've had on, right? No group. Starting their own thing.
Yeah.
So I would love, like, if I was good at rapping and I wanted to come out and do my thing, doing it with a group is fucking dope.
Shit's
Yeah.
ill.
Right? Just like a
Shit,
podcast.
podcast. That's what I was gonna say. We did like as a group.
Doing a podcast by yourself is like,
It's tough,
that's hard, bro.
It's tough, man, because like we've all had our moments where we're like, "Fuck this shit," and since we all have each other,
Each person's like,
Exactly.
nah, you bitch.
yeah, exactly,
Hey, one hand wash the other.
yeah,
But
exactly.
Both hands
Also-
wash the face.
In the rap game, doing a group,
Facts.
that's
That's
a
true.
different creative process too, right?
Yeah. it
Did you have
definitely
to
is.
get used to a different like creative process? Because
like in the group dynamic,
right,
side of
because
thing?
everybody's in the studio, or
Yeah.
how did you do it
I mean,
when you
like,
were a group?
I mean, like as a group, it's like, yo, a group, like, is a cheat code for
Yeah.
like rap
Yep.
shit.
Yep.
That shit is a cheat code.
Because if you get stuck on something, they can be like, "Yo, put this." You're
Yeah,
like, boom,
facts.
off.
That too. That too.
Bounce ideas
because
off each other and shit.
Everyone in the
Yeah.
group is just like super dope. So it's just like, you know, we can just like kind of like build off of each other and like, you know, work toward like the greater
Yep.
good of the like the song or whatever we need to do. But back to the question. So for me, I think that shit was easy as hell. Like it was just like way easier. So like doing a song, like I would have to like just do like a verse, a hook, another verse, maybe a bridge, maybe another verse, like type shit.
Yeah.
It's like now I literally just have to do one verse,
Yeah.
like I'm done.
And it's your song.
Yeah. Well, oh no, I'm like, okay.
Did you ever have to deal with that though? Because that's the cons of a group. Like you said it's easier.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
easier
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh no, I was saying like
easier in the group.
In the group, it was easier because all of us are like
a verse,
making
a bridge.
making one
Yeah,
song
together, like,
yeah,
you know.
we're all making one song. So as opposed to me doing like a whole song, I would only have to do just one verse.
It's like
Yeah.
less work.
And they make the
technically.
chorus,
Yes,
and
that's
they do
what-
the hook. You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like boom, boom, boom. I bet. Let me, yo, I'm gonna write something to this.
But you
Do something
never
real
felt
quick.
like, damn, like I want to go ham on this one, but then your boy or like another member of the group's like, nah, chill. It's this type of song.
It's like, yo, you stunt.
That
too
never
hard.
happened.
Yo, you stunt too hard right now.
Yep.
Hey, that never happened to me.
No.
That never
Or
happened
like,
to
like
me.
that.
I wonder
I like
if it's a
that.
situation where it's like, bro, he just snapped, and I can't compare to that shit right
Hey
now.
man,
Like-
hey, that never. Hey, all I can say that never happened to me or none of the guys. None of the guys.
Yeah.
So no cutting.
That is my still homies now to this day.
That's
or,
so dope.
Or Maddie. Shout out Maddie. Like never happened.
So what happened to the group then?
I mean,
How many people were in the group? First of all,
There were 9 of us.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's a
9
lot.
of us.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it
I
shit
was
was
thinking
ill
3.
though, man. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like
How many people did the Locks have? I feel like they had like
I think
6.
Yeah, the Locks had 5.
Five.
5 people, if I'm not mistaken.
So 9 is
That's like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang had 9.
Wu-Tang
Yeah.
had 9.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Wu-Tang
go.
had 9.
Okay,
It is?
there you go.
Yeah, I think or 8 or 9.
I thought it was like 3 of them.
No.
There was 3. The front guys, Raekwon.
That's it.
But
We
no, one
lost-
ever shows, but no one ever shows the back people. That's what I hate about that shit, bro.
Raekwon, Method Man, and RZA.
Big ones.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
the guys.
there was 10 in Wu Tang.
Damn.
There you
They
go.
blew
I'm
us
like,
out.
yo, why don't they talk about that?
Jacob, we're trying to be a
Yeah.
fucking rap podcast. You're killing all of our credibility right
Yo,
now.
nah. But it's crazy too because like in the shits, like
Yeah.
bro, a lot of the other guys are just like really dope too. Like Inspector Deck, Jizza,
Yeah. Yep.
ODB. You know who ODB is?
Nope.
Old Dirty Bastards.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yep,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah, say it like
ODB,
that.
like
Method
Nah.
Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, Inspector, Deck, You God,
You God,
You God.
Yes.
Master Killer.
Y'all met him at
Capadonna.
at, 3 points.
Really?
Capadonna, yeah, You God.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So you were real quick because how old are you?
I'm 32,
Okay. So
and that's crazy too because the Big Ben's vid.
he's young as fuck.
He's 22.
and he just started.
And I'm like, yo, this nigga is 10 years younger than me. That's
he could
crazy.
be my father.
That's nuts.
No, he had a full beard and everything.
Yeah,
I wish I
get it
had a full
poppin'.
beard
That's
at
what's up.
21.
Get it
All right.
poppin'.
Or 22. I don't know how old it is. Shout out Big
How old
Benz.
are y'all?
26.
26.
27.
Hey, let's go.
See, so
That's what's up.
my question was like, so I watched the Wu-Tang Hulu series.
I haven't even peeped that yet.
You need to fucking watch it.
Big Ben.
Now, I'm not a so you just answered my question. You're a fan regardless. You were a fan before, right?
Yeah.
You need to watch that fucking series. All right, so you
let's
answered two of my questions. You didn't watch it,
Yeah.
and you were a fan before.
Let's go. I'm peeping that shit.
But you need to watch it. It's on Hulu. Wu-Tang series. That's for you guys too. Check it out. It's really good. I almost joined a rap crew after I watched that whole series.
Yo, y'all need to turn this shit into some rap shit. Just turn this shit into a rap group.
No, but
We be freestyling off the mic sometimes.
Yo, let's go. Yo, let's do it.
We take the
at the
camera.
end,
We
we'll
be
do it at the end.
freestyling.
guys, moms, keep listening, please. We're not gonna rap
Hey,
right now.
hey, I'm sorry, moms. I heard, moms. I'm sorry. I hope you heal up good.
Guys, my mom broke her leg.
Yeah, in fact, I hope you heal up good.
Yeah, keep healing.
My
man.
condolences.
Shit.
Keep
Yeah.
healing, mama. She
Prayers
helped us.
to Mom
She helped
Dukes,
us with
man.
the camera a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the delay on those on your wedding
My
stuff
mom's
too.
a supporter, bro. I be
Facts.
walking into her office because we have to work with something, and literally on her phone, like below her monitors, are podcast.
That's so
Oh,
ill.
that's dope. That's
Like,
dope.
you know how people be sneaking videos underneath their monitor and shit? It's us. I'm like, yo, I'll be back later. I'll come back later.
That's dope.
Your
No,
mom is
keep it-
dope
you-
as fuck.
you gotta-
man.
Hey, we love you, Lisa.
Yeah, we love you. Shout
Yes,
out to
love you,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Thoughts and prayers, though.
Yo, I actually know his mom though. I actually know your mom. I'm not just like a rando that's just like, yo,
Wait, what?
shout out Lisa.
Cruz is like, whoa, wait, what just
How
happened?
you know her, bro?
Yeah.
What website is that on?
I knew he'd take it there. I knew he'd take it there.
Guys, focus. All right, guys. All right. But what we were saying So it was a lot easier with the group process, right?
It is.
So how was that transition doing songs by yourself? Because to us, I'm just gonna get this off real quick. To us, it's easier doing a podcast with a group, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of times when we're like, all right, scheduling. All right, we're trying to do guests. All right, I can't do this day, but the guest wants to do this day. But we got 3 people who we're trying to like
Appease.
Meanwhile, try to schedule this and that. We're trying. Cruz puts this ugly ass yellow shit for Big Ben's episode. Zach goes, stop right now. Before the next episode, I had this on. But it's like there's constructive criticism, but then there's some things you guys might like butt heads on, like disagree, like, yo, fam, I'm trying to put this song out, and I thought this was the vibe, or you. So that was never the case with your group, and there's 9 people.
Well, I mean, no, that was 1,000% the case.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Makes more sense.
Imagine this with 9 people.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's 9 different personalities, 9 different opinions,
Nice
views,
schedules,
takes,
shit.
we would have quit
upbringings.
a
People
year
have
ago.
just different like
Energies.
people. Yeah, just fucking mad different.
Well, it's a
niggas.
creative process. Not everybody thinks the same.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So that yellow, red, yo, I think this should be like a soft. I think this should be. That happened all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we were able to, for the most
Work
part,
to
like
compromise.
But does
Yeah.
that contribute to why maybe you guys kind of slowed it down, or what contributed to why you guys stopped?
Nah, it was just like some internal shit, some bullshit.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, leave it.
Yeah.
It's too hard. I mean, 9 people, bro. So,
It's a lot of people, man.
That's 9.
so that you guys stopped doing it last year.
No, we stopped in 2020.
So it's
We
been a
stopped
couple
2020.
years.
And it's crazy too because 2020 was an ill ass year. Like we went on tour. We
That's dope. What'd you guys do?
we went on tour. We went on I think we did like 15 or 14 stops or something. Maybe it was something like that.
That's dope.
Yeah, we went on tour
bro.
with another group called 99 Neighbors.
Uh-huh.
Shout out 99 Neighbors.
99.
So they brought us on tour and then fucking we did that, came back. I'm sorry, before the tour we played 3 Points in Miami, which is like a house festival kind of deal.
Yeah.
So we played 3 Points in Miami. We had a few shows before that. Bro, we got a placement on FIFA.
Really?
So like our song is in FIFA 22, and then they again hit us up and picked us up again for 23. So our songs are in FIFA 22 and FIFA 23. Then we had a placement in Inventing Anna on Netflix.
Really?
Wait.
That's dope as fuck.
This song is in FIFA 2022 and FIFA 2023.
Yes.
So, but I thought only Spanish people played that.
Yo, we got some Spanish niggas in that shit too, man. Let's get it.
And it's on Netflix. What you said?
Inventing Anna.
Inventing it.
Yo, my girl watched that shit.
The best fucking show ever.
That's crazy.
When does that play?
It's when she has like she's I forget the episode, but it's when she has like a montage of her just like shopping and shit.
I like that. We're gonna go back.
Like she's a millionaire.
We're clipping that.
Yes.
We gotta clip
The
that.
one that she thought she was a millionaire.
Yes.
Shit like
Yeah.
that.
Well, she finessed niggas.
Yes,
she just
yes,
finessed
yeah.
mad niggas.
She was in a montage of finessing
Oh,
motherfuckers.
shit.
Yes.
What episode was it? You said it was.
I don't
the one she was
remember.
like-
I don't remember what episode it was. It might have been episode like 5 or some shit.
I'm gonna go
Some
back
shit
and watch
like that.
Shit.
Yeah, peep
hell
that shit.
yeah. I want to
Yeah.
be that shit. Hell, fuck yeah.
That
That's
shit,
dope as
hey,
fuck.
if you're listening on the pod, maybe you hear it, but check the YouTube out because we're clipping it. It's gonna be fucking dope. I like
Swag.
that shit. That's super
Yeah.
dope, bro.
Yeah, so-
damn, so that's like that's
a
a
big
hard
thing. That's-
that's a hard stop.
like the group is
What was the group's name again,
See you
Sam?
soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, like
That's a
like
dope
we're
group
a
name,
successful group. Like we
Yeah.
were successful in like a few different rights.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's dope. But then now being like, you know what I'm saying? Because before the group, we all did our own thing, like on the solo tip.
Yeah.
And that's not even a problem to get back to that. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like there's things that we have to tie up, like legally.
Yep.
And make sure this is going
'Cause
that
money
way, and make sure-
happens.
and make sure
Yep.
this is here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, contracts
because-
and shit.
Because the See You Soon is getting like a few 100,000 plays a month.
Yeah.
Like on Spotify. So, you know, we just
What
got to
are we
make
gonna
sure
do?
everyone is getting paid.
How'd y'all deal with that? Did
Properly.
you have a manager or like?
Yeah, we had management.
Yeah.
So we were getting managed at the time.
That's
and,
rough. How does that go?
That shit was ill.
It was good?
The management was dope. In my opinion, the management was cool for the most part.
From your perspective,
Yeah, from my
you
perspective,
were one
it was
of the
cool.
top players. Then.
I mean, hey man, I don't
seen
know.
Wu-Tang.
Hey, go listen to the songs, man.
I'm just playing.
Yo, man. But yeah, the management was cool and shit, and fucking they would like facilitate like things and little tedious things, and then pull up occasionally with like some big shit, and it's like, oh shit, fucking FIFA.
Yep.
Like, it's like, oh damn, this is ill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we did have management. They were dope as fuck. Obviously, now that the group is like not really doing anything right now,
Is it not doing anything, or some of y'all don't fuck with each other?
Hey man,
it's a little bit of that, right? Because that's why it don't happen.
I mean, I think it's just definitely like
Mix of both.
yeah, it's a mix of both. I mean, like, there's definitely like conversations to be had to make sure that
it's a facilitation needed, bro. That's rough, bro.
And whether or not the groups, you know what I'm saying, like if we are a thing, aren't a thing, whatever, I think everyone needs to have access to certain things and be able to rightfully so be paid what they need to be paid.
Transparency.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, full transparency on like the funds and everything like that. Not getting into it too much, but like
that's the thing.
When
though,
a bunch
bro.
of people own a business together and the business goes fucking wherever the fuck it goes, everyone in the business deserves to know what's going on, and rightfully so, like deserves their
100%. We're gonna break up as soon as we start getting paid.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Yo, man.
That's why we hope
Which it sucks that happened, because ideally, like,
right. That's the goal.
exactly. Whenever you start making that money to then just fall apart, it's kind of like the opposite of what you want. When you start, when the money starts coming in, deals start coming in, things start happening. Ideally, you wanted to take advantage of those opportunities and grow exponentially with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard though. It's hard to be humble when you see a result.
And you don't know where the money's going.
It is.
You
And
don't
especially,
know, you know what you deserve more.
especially when you have like a bigger group like that, because I'm sure there was. I don't know 100%, but maybe there are people who are putting more work into that group than other people. More people are more, like they represent more, whatever it is, or what have you.
Yeah.
And then it gets tough, but yeah,
There
that's
comes
why
that conversation where it's like, yo, I have, you know, like the engineer of the group, obviously put in like
thousands of hours,
crazy work.
You
know what I'm saying? And the engineer was making beats as well too. So it's like, yo, we always just had that. We had meetings before, and we were like, yo, you're gonna get more, because you deserve more.
But that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, obviously, like the group kind of like went on hiatus before we could have that conversation. And really put it on paper and make sure that people was getting what they needed.
That's the biggest thing, man. Is you're always gonna have a business contract lined out, or like an idea of what needs to be done.
Yes.
Even if it's on paper, even if it's not even a real contract, even if it's on paper.
But it's hard, bro, because you're in the middle of a creative thing where you're like, bro, before FIFA, before those things start coming in, you're like, I just want to be recognized for something I'm putting work into.
Yeah.
And then recognition comes, and you hear your boys getting paid and shit, and it's like, that fucks with everything, bro.
Yeah.
Just like at work, if you found out. If there's if their salary was like over their head, or they had a name tag with their salary on their chest, every company would flip over. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's not a good thing.
That's why a lot of companies
to manage.
That's why a lot of companies try to discourage people from speaking about their.
Don't you dare! Type shit. Yeah, that's why like people that handle payroll, they have lunch in the parking lot.
Yeah,
don't fucking talk to me, dog.
They don't want to look at nobody. Like, motherfucker, if you say one more corny thing, because you're the most paid person in this building.
Yeah. It's like, wow, how ironic. John's bitching.
Yeah. Oh,
how do you feel, Sarah?
Oh, you're gonna make Sarah do all this, but John's bitching.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. No, I'm just playing. All right, but no, that's a real thing, bro. Like that's one thing, and we say this. But like we're in a creative process ourselves where we feel like if we just get out there, I'm cool with that. Yeah. But then
we don't have a contract.
If I hear Jacob and Zach are getting paid and shit, I'm gonna start freaking out. You know what I mean? Like that will happen, bro. Like it's uncontrollable.
But you know what's funny? You know what though? To kind of bounce off of what you were just saying, we have actually spoke to each other. We said at the beginning of this year that we're going to get our LLC established and we're going to set up like ownership percentages and everything like that.
Do that
because we were waiting for the new year, so we can save $200.
Yeah, we're cheap.
Oh shit! So is there like a loophole?
No, so like whenever you have a business at the beginning of every year before, I think January 20th.
Wait, LLC. If you're interested in LLCs, here's a quick tip. Boom, go.
I was gonna say, so whenever you have a business at the beginning of the year before, I think January 20th, you have to basically
renew it.
Yeah, essentially renew it. So you basically have to pay $200 something dollars. Every state might be different, but Florida is $200 you have to pay at the beginning of the year. That's due before January 20th. If you don't pay before then, you get like a $400 late fee penalty. So you either have to pay the $400 if you're late or lose your business.
Hey, y'all, we owe another $400 on the account.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn,
so
what?
Yeah, so that's why we were waiting until the beginning of the year because we were going to do it at the end of last year, but we were going to have to pay to start the LLC and then pay to
the other. Oh my god!
So we're just like we're waiting until the beginning of the year.
Smart,
that's
man.
why.
Thank you for reminding me because I'm gonna get a $400 late fee if I didn't.
There you go, January 20th, bro. You got 14 days.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Okay. So we got time.
Yeah. Get on it.
So just go to Sunbiz and just update that shit.
Yeah, you just got to go on there. Yep.
Damn. Some biz if you're in Florida, probably a different biz.
Yeah, it is. Shit. Some
I know we got people in Ireland and shit listening, so
yeah, right.
I don't know what you gonna do, bro.
That's good.
So this past year, 2021 groups no longer. 2022 going into 2022, you got Baby, but you still dropped 2 projects. How many projects you dropped this year? 2? Those are the 2?
20. I think I dropped 3 songs.
3 projects?
I dropped 3 songs.
3 songs.
Yeah.
So
3 songs. Yeah.
Not projects.
Yeah.
So you had
I
early in the year and then
dropped
June.
a project too, but I dropped it just on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I dropped it on SoundCloud. It's just for free, and I didn't really promote it. I just wanted to just kind of be there for like people to, like if they, like when other shit catches on, maybe they'll just go back and just do homework and listen to that.
What's the decision process in that? Because I don't know the difference. Because these days it seems like you could just upload on Spotify and Apple no problem.
Yeah.
Whatever, but I'm not sure if that's the case. What's the decision process between SoundCloud and then just doing Apple and stuff like that?
He just told you.
Because
I mean,
it's free.
That part is one.
But everybody got Apple and
essentially,
Spotify,
you can,
right?
yeah. Essentially, you can just like, yo, I could fucking do a freestyle over fucking, oh boy,
yeah,
and just put it out, and you could do that, but
you could put it on Apple and Spotify.
You can, but then you run the risk of just getting it taken down, and you know what I'm saying, like, if it does blow up and take off, then you're gonna be motherfuckers gonna be like this, motherfuckers gonna be knocking at the door.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing is just like anything that I upload to like DSPs, like the like all the digital streaming platforms, I make sure that it's like mostly like sample free.
Yeah.
So
because you got to deal with that.
Yeah. Because I mean, we've gone through it as a group. We've gone through it. So like, it's just like making sure that you don't have to backpedal or do some weird shit.
Yeah.
Just trying to upload a song.
It's crazy how that goes because I have Spinrilla, which is like kind of like another DSP.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a mixtape shit.
It's like the new Dat Piff.
Right. Yeah. Exactly that. And like a couple years ago, when Lil Wayne was going through his shit where he couldn't put any music out because he was binded by all these contracts and stuff, he was dropping. He was dropping he was continuing all the mixtapes he had, and it was kind of during a time when people stopped doing mixtapes. And I remember hearing. I used to send it to Jacob all the time.
I saw them all
because we were Wayne fans, so I was like, Jacob, he's dropping, bro. But it used to drive me crazy because a lot of people used to be like, and I used to think like, man, why can't he just put this for everybody to hear? And he can't because he can't release music. XYZ is a lot of shit legalities. Yeah. But man, I used to hate when people used to tell me like, yeah, Wayne's washed, like he doesn't put nothing out. I'm like, bro, you're not listening to what I'm listening to. You know what I mean? Like he's dropping underneath. And then that's why
who told you that? Who said that? Wayne was washed.
Just
Damn, I'm like Rob. People say that. Like holy
Rob,
shit.
It don't make sense.
You know Rob.
Rob. Oh my god, Rob.
I'm just playing.
You crazy.
But and then people were surprised when he finally was able to drop music and he dropped Carter 5 and shit, and they were like, damn, he's spitting, like what's going on? That's crazy. It's like he never stopped. He just kept it going. Man. But that is interesting. Like it's true. You're not totally free on creative process. That's 100% true. Because
especially at his level, like when you get to that level, I'm sure like he's binded by this, that.
Yeah,
like, he's getting pulled fucking 50
But for
ways, bro.
you had to do SoundCloud. Because there was a little sample there.
Yeah, there was like some samples and just like people involved that I am not necessarily like cool with now. So I just didn't want to like upload it.
Yep,
go through that whole thing. So.
Especially when you're not like fully established, thinking of Apple or Spotify, and then doing SoundCloud, you're like, damn, Apple, Spotify, I could run it up. I could get noticed. And
especially if in the future anything does pop off, then it's like, oh well, you got that shit with me, and then next thing you're in court for that.
Exactly. Oh, yo, what's these you got right here? Let me dip into that. It's on SoundCloud now, which is just like a free. You can fucking upload a fucking fart. And just upload that shit. Like you can do whatever the fuck you want. So that's why I just like put that shit.
You had creative process. Do you have any like serious songs or anything like that, or is it more of a vibe?
I pretty much do fucking everything, man. Like I'm fucking like actually just ill for real.
Just versatile.
Yeah, bro. I do like for real. Like one of my like one of the first songs I put on DSPs is called Run. And that shit is like, it's like more of like a sadder song. I'm actually working on the part 2 of that song right now. That's gonna be the next one I'm dropping.
What's that about?
It's just like literally like if you guys are familiar with Kendrick has like a series of like songs he drops called The Heart. So he did The Heart Part 1, Heart Part 2, Heart Part 3, and he just recently dropped The Heart Part 5.
Really? Recently?
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, this last year?
Yeah, with his last shit. So I'm like, yo, damn, like that's kind of what the Run shit is gonna be for me. So I'm not gonna write it until I feel like there's a moment where I'm like, yo, holy shit, like I feel like I got something to say right now, or something's bothering me right now, or something is just like weighing on me.
So we were talking about, me and Jacob were talking about this before anybody came here, but we were talking about because we were talking about Quavo's song that he dropped today.
I haven't even heard it yet.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So I mean, just surface level, and I get the thought. Jacob was kind of like, how do you write anything when your brother just died? You know what I mean? And then to your point, I was like,
but he's feeling
when you're a writer,
emotions.
Right?
Yeah, he got emotions.
Let your emotions.
When you're a writer, you're a songwriter or whatever.
Yo, here go a fucking bar right here, right? And shout out Wifey. Because I was fucking like going through some shit, like, and I would try to write some shit, and I'd be like, yo, I was like talking to Wifey, I'm like, yo, why can't I fucking write a song without talking about this shit?
Yeah.
And then she was like, it's because you're an artist.
Yeah.
So that's why. Because
like
you're
that.
going through, and I was like, bro, it was just like so like profound but simple as fuck. And I was like, yo, damn, you the fucking realist. Because she just like put it in so simple. She's like, it's because you're an artist.
Yo.
And you're that's what you're going through. That's what you're feeling. So that's what you're talking about.
Any man with a wifey, when your girl like supports something that you're trying to do,
hell yeah,
that shit hits different, bro.
Illest shit, man.
That's what's the love for, bro.
It's the illest shit.
That shit's different. That's the equivalent of you like stressing about the pod, and your girl goes like, "Well, because you're a pod. You're a podcaster." Yo, if my girl told me that, close. Yo, I would cry.
Cruz is low key throwing shade right now.
I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm throwing shade at Kristan. No, but like,
yo, Kristan is ill as fuck.
Yeah, she is, but
Good
no, I just don't want to skip over that. That is dope.
Yeah,
I like that. Like,
man.
You're right, and you're like, yo, I don't get this. And he's like, because babe, you're a fucking artist, and it's like,
yeah, because I was so frustrated, bro. I was like, why can't I not? Like, I want to make a song about fucking something else.
Yeah.
And every time I fucking try to write, I was just talking about the same shit in a different way.
Yeah.
Which is like, I guess that could be cool. Like,
but that's why people like write at different times of their life too, right?
Facts.
Like you're just pulling from shit, and then if you keep pulling at the same time of your life, then you're pulling the same shit.
Most musicians, especially like lyrical musicians, they tend to write their music based off of like emotions that they felt and stuff like that, or situations that they've been through. That's why a lot of people talk like trash. Like a lot of people that don't listen to rap like that, they trash rap. Like, oh, why is it talking about bitches, money, cars, and shit? That's like, bro, it's because this is what people have gone through. This is what's been idolized for that. So like, that's why they talk about it. And it's the same thing. Like if you're going through something in that moment, your mind's just stuck on that, and your lyrics come from emotions, come from experiences, come from ideas and shit like that. And if your mind's constantly stuck on something, you're gonna that's what, so you're gonna be stuck on. That's what you're gonna be thinking about, you know. And so definitely, it's definitely true.
But so I bring that up, right? So Quavo dropped his song or whatever.
I didn't even know that.
It's pretty good. Like I think if you fuck with the Migos, it means something. So it's gonna be good regardless, kind of thing. It's pretty good. But I also saw today. I didn't know. So the guy that shot Takeoff, his name's Patrick Clark, right?
Yeah.
He just bailed out on $1 million bond.
What?
So
So he paid 100 bands.
100. Yes, that's the first thing I said. Yeah. So he paid 100 bands to bond out though. 100 bands is a lot of money.
Who you know that got 100 bands?
That's what I'm saying. If you're just some regular ass Joe.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's
That's the thing we
it's raising
didn't
a few
know.
eyebrows.
Hold on though. Wasn't Patrick Clark one of their boys though?
I don't know. He's a rapper.
Because I thought what happened, at least from what I've heard, I could completely be wrong, but from what I heard is that they were gambling, whatever, and one of their boys pulled out the gun, and as soon as he shot, he happened to stand up, and that's when he hit him.
Oh, so he accidentally shot.
Yeah, it wasn't like a hit. So like I heard that like when he fired the gun, he accidentally fired the gun, and as soon as he did, Takeoff had just stood up.
I don't like
But why was he firing
But that's what I heard.
I mean,
Because
That's
so what
stupid.
happened was Quavo was gambling. I heard
no,
that
I
he was
remember
throwing
that, yeah.
dice,
And
then an argument popped off, and I think he pulled out to be like, "Yo, like what the fuck are you doing?" And maybe it's just bad gun control, finger on the trigger, whatever it may be. Got bumped too. I don't know. And I heard that he popped, and that's when he popped and Takeoff got hit.
Oh, that's
But
like
and
a
I heard that
shitty
I heard
ass.
Takeoff got shot by one of his boys.
I heard that too. I saw an article about that.
So
I think
I think that Patrick Clark is one of them, which I'm sure that Quavo and
I
Migos
don't-
is
Who's to say, man?
I'm
Who's
sure
to
the
say,
Migos
for
is
real?
not fucking with him anymore.
But I
But
don't like that. That sucks.
You're
Like
telling me, like, you
ideally,
riding with us and
bro.
you pull out a gun just because. What,
If I'ma
because
get
you're fighting?
shot, let's
Like,
make it
bro,
for
wait till
something.
the guns come out. Don't be
Yeah.
the first one to pull the gun out. Because,
That's
bruh.
that's unfortunate if that's the case. I mean,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
but
read-
you know what?
none of us was there, so it could just
Yeah,
be the
I
story.
don't know.
That's the story. We
I haven't
don't
even
know.
read. I haven't read into too much about that because I just always see it. and I'm like, fuck, bro,
Yeah.
like sad. So I kind of like
Yeah.
I made like a decision in my mind like to just avoid it. Like 'cause
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. That shit sucks.
It's-
But if
it's
that's the case, man, like, I mean, yo, man, being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs you could fucking do.
Yeah.
Especially if
you,
you're,
cops.
especially, yes, especially if you're fucking successful.
Yeah.
Bro, you have to be in like some fucking like shifty ass, shaky fucking.
But my
scenarios.
thing is, like, I mean, you know, as a rapper, right? Like, you know your environment, like, not your environment, but you know, like, obviously people are coming at you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
people are jealous for you. People are wanting what you have. You know, you came from the hood. You know where you from. Why not be able to kind of put yourself in positions where you won't be in that? Like, for instance, you see rappers going back to O Block or shit like that to record videos.
Yeah.
You see fucking Young Dolph and them going back to the hood to, like, you know, stunt. Or, like, why put yourself back in
Bro.
those positions? Like, Waka Flocka even said too. Waka Flocka just came out not too long ago. He's like, yo, I'm not going back to the hood to flex. Like, fuck that shit. Why am I going back there to flex? Ain't no point.
That
I'm
shit
happy
sucks.
where I'm at.
There's some maturity to that.
It
There's
sucks. There
something
might be,
to it.
man, but I mean that's kind of a deeper conversation.
Kodak
It-
Black
it
is in
can go
Broward right
deeper
now.
because, yeah, I mean,
Why is he chilling in Broward?
But there is-
Kodak
yeah.
Black. Why is he in
there is
Broward?
kind of a deeper
Yeah.
conversation to that because, like, I feel like just like
Going back and
Not-
paying respect and
not
doing
getting
your thing.
like I mean that part too, but I just feel like black folks like like some of us grew up in like situations where that's really all we know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
like came up and I'm
trying to find the right
You're not
words to
wrong.
I'm
say.
using the word like how people get institutionalized.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
when they go to prison and shit and they come out and they don't know how to fucking act.
Yep.
Or they don't know how to assimilate with society, right? So I
But-
feel like some
Yeah.
people who are from the hood, they get on, da da da, boom boom, and you know they have to make certain ends meet before and do certain things, and I personally like I guess to your point, I don't blame them for that part of it, but like I definitely think that I wish that there were people around them that to tell them like, yo, don't do this.
Yeah.
But
Don't go here because of this. I know this is what you're used to. I know this is what you down. I know, my nigga, I know.
can't. Yeah.
But it's just like when you go back to these places, you put a target on your back for this, that, the third.
You gotta do it
People
very
tell him, bro.
carefully. Yeah.
You know, one thing I will say,
Yeah.
one person who always says that shit, Charlemagne the God has told
Yeah,
told pretty much
that's the one.
every.
Yeah.
He has told pretty much
Shout out
every
Charlotte.
rapper, yo, what you doing? Like, smarten the fuck up, like, cause he knows what people are doing behind the streets. You know, he won't call him on the thing. But he's like, yo, tighten the fuck up. What you're doing right now is not what you need to be doing. And it don't matter. People can tell you, bro, but if you're not ready to do it and you're not ready to like
gonna do it,
yeah, you're not. It's not gonna happen.
No, but
man.
part of that is he says that because he talks about the rap game all the time, but he also has to speak the day after these rappers are killed.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
eventually he's like, stop fucking going home. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, and there's it's not like it's right. It's a sad truth to it, right?
Yeah.
Like the worst case was Nipsey, where he wasn't even there like flexing. He was there doing business and shit.
Exactly, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like he's not there flexing or nothing. But there's a guy
He
that's
was in the
pissed
neighborhood.
off.
Yeah, he was in the
that
neighborhood.
He's opening up condo.
exactly.
You know, he's opening up a shopping mall and shit. Even though he's helping out the area he came from, that motherfucker don't care. He sees him like, oh, look at this motherfucker who wants to come and put up a whole shopping mall and shit like that. Like, I know where you came from. I know who you are.
Yeah. So, like, I guess to that, like, institutionalized kind of feel, like,
It's
yeah. So it's like, yo, like, even someone like Nipsey who just, like, was, like, I feel like Nipsey was just, like, revolutionary, bro. Like, we're not going to see
he's trying
another
to be
Nipsey.
bigger than what he was.
Yeah, we're not going to see another Nipsey type shit. But he felt like his block was important to him.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whether he was going back to help or flex or whatever, he still went back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and there's something to that too, bro. Like,
yeah,
I go
feel like I would. I feel like if I got in that position, I would definitely come back home.
to bless your people, especially
you know
your
what I'm saying?
A lot of these rappers, man, they started from these cities, and the supporters in these cities helped them become who they are now.
Facts.
And it's like, if there's it's like, oh, I'm big time now, so fuck that whole city, fuck that whole zone.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like that,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Those are your original day ones.
Yeah.
Now, moving smarter, yes, you know, if you want to come back and invest in those communities, because a lot of times, a lot of people come from rough communities, and ain't nobody else putting money in those communities. So if you come in there and can actually, you have money, you want to do some good for the greater, whatever it is, but you got to move smarter though.
I think he's moving smarter. Like, you know, having the
Yep.
right kind of like bodyguard, not even bodyguards, but I mean, it's like you can invest in these communities without having to be like, you know, because for instance, like say O Block and shit. If I want to invest in O Block, I'm not gonna sit here in O Block and start fucking saying, hey guys, I'm helping you guys out. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna invest in this community without probably being there, but I'm gonna just show y'all that I'm investing into y'all guys.
It's like the main thing is like you go back and your guards down a little bit because it's like these
Exactly.
are my
It's home.
That's
It's
the
home.
big thing.
It's
To be honest with you, I don't agree. The idea is to just ditch it. To never go back.
No,
to never go back.
yeah.
Like Jacob saying, like
No, I'm not
Jacob saying, like, do business afar. I don't agree with that.
I'm not saying that shit. What I'm trying to say is you're going to invest into your community. But for instance, if you know your community is dangerous, you're not going to be stupid enough to sit there in the front of a fucking Hibbett Sports and just open and say, yo, I opened this shit for y'all boys. Let's go. Like, nah, fuck that shit. I opened it for y'all. I created business. I'm doing shit on the backside that y'all don't even know of. And I'll get my recognition when I need to, but I'm not going to sit here and get shot because I'm stupid enough knowing this hood is dangerous.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Facts.
you got to be realistic. You got to be smart.
needs to be someone there to like
Byron's point, was dangerous is
Perspective.
Perspective.
They grew up there, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's their life.
That's normal.
That's like all they know for real.
So, and like to the equivalent is like going to another country and you're like, oh, when I flush the toilet, it goes this way. That's different. I don't really like that. I like it when it goes this way. You know, like that's. I don't know how to like relate to.
Is that a real thing?
Not,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Depending on what side of the equator you're on, the water flush is different.
But you know my point. You're in another country and you're like, this is different. This is fun for now, but I'm trying to go back to where I was.
Yeah.
Like this is normal. Same shit. Like when you come from a certain area and you got money, and then you're around all these money people, and you're like, motherfucker, I don't want no quinoa or like you know what I mean? Like we're eating hors d'oeuvres and shit. Like it's cool, it's fun, I like it, you know. But like I need to be back to what makes me comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's that's
go
part
home,
of it
man.
too, bro. That's part
Because
of it
bro,
too.
like I feel like especially when you get older, like everything just matters more.
yeah.
Everything just matters, bruh. So like I can imagine these artists who just like, you know what I'm saying, like start like going up and shit, and they're like, yo, bro, I just want to go back to that spot where I used to vibe and write.
It's for you
And
too.
it's like,
yeah.
yo, what? I gotta
Yeah.
go back. Like just start to catch a vibe, like type shit.
And
like,
a lot of people do it,
Especially
And
when you
they
have
do
all
it
that money.
regularly, and they're fine. It's just every time you hear about the bad shit, it's that situation.
Yeah.
Because
and there's also the live by the gun, die by the gun
Yep.
type deals. So like a lot of these guys, like they really be in
hustle.
the shit.
Yeah,
They
they
really
hustle,
be with the
man.
shit. Yeah, they really
like
be
Young
in that
Dolph
shit.
was an example.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
like,
a great example.
They really be out here. Like
Yeah.
they do their thing. So they, you know, make enemies and shit. And unfortunately, it's back at their crib. So
That's
we're
why
gonna
it's
go back to
crazy
the
how
crib.
Gucci Mane made it through all these years. 'Cause
Right?
He was.
He fucking made it though. Fuck
He
it.
had a
Right?
long-
He did his little time.
Especially locked up.
Long career.
Gucci. He got out and now he's doing his own thing.
Big Gucci.
What was there was a song that Kodak put out, and I heard Gucci made a song with Kodak when he got out, because he said one of the songs that Kodak put out, he listened to it like all the time when he was
shit, that's hard.
I think it was it wasn't freestyle. It wasn't the bro. That sounds like every baby song.
Yeah, you gotta be more discriminating.
I was like, all right.
Is that Lil Baby? Is that
Who is that?
Nah, never mind.
He got shy.
I forgot what the song was. But anyways, that was dope. And it is shout out to Gucci, but Gucci is one of none. You know what I mean? Like to have it like a 15
Okay,
20 year
okay.
career,
What about Lil Boozy though?
Oh man, Lil Boozy.
He's wild, man.
Lil Boozy another, bro.
Boozy, man. I grew up on Boozy, man.
Yeah, I'm
Boozy,
surprised Boozy. Bro.
Boozy, Gucci, and lest we forget Jeezy.
Oh yeah, Jeezy. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeezy was fucking the guy, man.
The guys that lived it while they did their career.
Yeah, man.
And see, we just put down one thing and picked the same
But you know what
thing
though?
up in the same breath.
But we say that though, but we say that.
That's
But
why
how
they
many
do it.
around those people didn't make it now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's like a nature of the beast, and it's sad. That is the case.
And to Charlotte, a lot of like Charlemagne says a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of his point now with that is you don't have to do that these days.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he is kind of
learn from people's past mistakes.
Yeah,
Exactly,
like back in the day, like when Jeezy and Gucci and them were coming up, you kind of had to be about it, or else like there wasn't
No
that,
legitimacy.
you really had to have that legitimacy. These days, it's a little easier to put out. So now, like, I don't want to say quality, but
Drake showed us
quality
that you could be
starts
anybody.
and then Drake, the Drake effect.
There you go. You could be anybody, all right? You don't have to be somebody in the hood to make good hood music, all right? You could be just Drake, all right?
You could be the Grassy star in a wheelchair.
Yo, I used to watch the
with
Grassy
white
for
parents.
real. I was watching that shit as it was coming out.
Thank you.
Like, bruh.
He's Canadian, bro.
Yo,
I'm
for
just
real.
saying. He had, I think, what, white
He's
grandparents?
Canadian,
Yeah, white
bro.
grandparents.
Jimmy.
Like,
Canadians
Boy,
are talented,
Jimmy, man.
But you know what though?
So is Justin Bieber.
Honestly, it has been so dope to see Drake
come up.
go from
Yeah,
Degrassi
I give it to
into
you.
what he
Today.
is now. It is
Like,
that right there is the definition of, man, you can do fucking anything.
If you have,
who you
if
are,
you have
bro.
Wayne as your mentor, also.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
'Cause we
that's
found
like
out
the
we're
ultimate.
forgetting that. We're forgetting
We
that
like
part,
Drake because
yeah.
we liked Wayne.
Young
and
Money.
He put
Wayne
Drake
fucking
on
amazing.
him.
Young Money.
And we were like, wait, who the fuck's this guy doing the chorus? Like, this guy's fucking
I'm too
nice.
strung out on confidence.
Go ahead.
Bro, I remember when he
Yo,
first
man.
came out. That shit was that's
Yo,
funny.
man,
It's
I
like-
first the Ransom freestyle.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Bro,
what I'm
with
saying.
Wayne,
Yes.
him and Wayne. Oh
Yeah.
my
That
god.
shit snapped when I was in middle school at that time, bro. That shit was dope.
Yeah, I think I might have been like I might have been like in 10th grade. Well,
Yeah.
you're 27.
Yeah.
You said you were in middle school, so yeah, I was in high school for sure.
Yeah.
But fucking,
Yeah.
oh my god! I remember when I first heard that shit, I was like, damn,
It's
this
just
motherfucker's
snaps.
hard.
I remember us going to fucking to Point Center Predators Pop Warner football practice, blasting the new Drake, but like
Shit, you know?
Points Together
That's
Predators.
what I'm saying, bro.
That's a hard ass fucking team
that's-
name. That's a hard team name.
Sometimes, because my dad used to play heavy metal before.
Yeah.
Chill.
that's
I was
funny.
a
funny.
weird, like, these days, I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I listen to heavy metal before we go to
Yeah,
football practice?
exactly,
But,
right?
like, when you're a kid, you're like,
Well,
Dad.
Put that new Drake on.
Yeah, Dad.
Yo, I'm trying to get in the zone, man.
Eminem just dropped a diss on Mariah Carey, and you're playing this Metallica shit.
The bodies hit the floor.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like
Yo,
Drowning
that's
Pool
all,
and Pantera. My dad's trying to
Them
teach me how to be a
times.
man, and I was like, Dad.
I want to hear Drake.
Yo, heavy metal. So we talking like Slipknot type shit.
Slipknot, Pantera, Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool.
I've never heard
Let the
System
bodies
of
hit the
a
floor.
Down. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the only
damn.
song.
Yeah, that's a fucking ill ass song.
That's what I used to listen to on the way to football practice.
I get it.
I work
get
out
it.
to that though. So
I just
Yeah,
listen to
nah,
System of a Down.
nah,
That's
yeah,
the most
body-
I know.
Five Finger Death
I know
Punch and
System
shit.
of a Down, and that's it.
Yeah,
What kind of-
yeah,
Oh,
System
and the
is-
Strip. And the Strip
What kind of
too.
music
That's
you
about
listen
it.
to?
Yo, man.
Everything?
Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Fucking shit like that.
It's like you need moods though. It's different
Yeah,
moods.
yeah, for real. I mean, but I grew up when MTV and BET was playing videos.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So like you would see
Yeah.
Drowning Pool on fucking like and then the next song would be like fucking with a party at
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, bro, you got like a good like like palette of just like sounds and shit.
I miss waking up for school. And I'm getting ready, and MTV Top 50s is blasting. And my mom used to wake up, turn the TV on, and put that up. I'm here getting ready. I'm like, I remember back in the day when we got a DVR. I remember this is like when I first like fell in love with Wayne. We got a DVR. My mom, we had just got it. I recorded Top 50, and his Fireman song came. Bro, I literally would play the song. And I would write it down, the lyrics, play a song, write the lyrics, play the song, write the lyrics, and I literally had the paper and we'll be like, ain't nobody fucking with me, man. T-Man, it's better than last week's cast, G-Pass.
Yo, that shit is hard.
That was like,
yeah, bro.
That Fireman, bro, I was like,
Pop bottles too,
with Jadakiss on the hook. He sampled like Jadakiss.
Yeah.
With straight shots and then pop bottles.
Oh my God,
I love
that
that
shit was the
song.
most lit fucking song I've ever heard in my life.
The video, they were like in like a basketball game or some shit. Yo, bro. I
that's
love
funny.
that song.
Some old school reminiscing right there, bro.
Yo, bro. But okay, so go back to it. So
my mom never played MTV.
Chris's mom played VH1.
VH1.
It was dope as fuck.
You can't believe your eyes.
Yeah.
Yo, that song is ill as fuck.
It is.
That song is ill as fuck. Nah, you listen to some Garth Brooks or something?
Yeah, bro. It was lit, bro.
You know what's funny? I listen to a lot of country though too. To this day, I still listen to country, bro.
I listen to everything.
I listen to everything
I'm a
too.
mix, bro. I grew up on rap, but I listen to every fucking thing.
Me too.
I don't even remember, like the furthest I remember for trying to memorize lyrics is YouTube lyrics, which is still there, right? Obviously, but
Nah, bro.
She pocket watching.
I started with the Walkman, bro.
Fuck.
With Eminem
Young
with the
as hell.
Walkman paper, bro. That's how I used to get my lyrics, was paper. Back before AOL dial-up was just getting started, bro.
What? How old are you?
Bro, I was fucking like... bro, that was back when I was like 8 years old, bro.
Yeah, really? Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Because that was when I was living in Brittany Bay in Naples.
That's true. Yeah. All right. See, we're in a weird, like, you're right in the age group where you can say it and people believe it. We're in the age group where we were like young, really young,
and
but
you're
like
just
we
like
were
getting
experiencing
introduced to shit. Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is a computer. This is whack. Hopefully something comes out, and it did. That's our generation.
People after us, that's it.
I remember that same apartment.
Yeah, the shit went fucking
south,
went crazy, bro.
That same apartment that I fucking that we got that DVR in was in Brittany Bay and Naples, and that's when we got the dial up. And I remember my mom was showing me how to use AOL, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This shit's crazy. I'm over here writing my grandma's shit.
Yeah, it's like, yo, let me send an email.
Yeah,
and you see the fucking guy running.
Bro, the internet was fucking crazy when it came out, bro.
Lord
The biggest
forbid,
thing for
pick up the
us,
phone.
I honestly feel like the biggest thing for us, like when we are in our 40s and shit like that we'll tell our kids is the iPhones. Because I remember my cousin, I remember my cousin bringing to Christmas the newest iPod. When it finally had a touchscreen iPod, and he was like, "Look at all the apps." It was like a lighter, and he was like, "Look, if I tear it this way, the flame goes like that." Yo, we were all like, "Ah!"
Yo, you remember the beer one?
Yeah,
Where you drink beer,
yes.
like it's like, yo, look, like,
Man,
bro,
fuck
that
that.
shit
The
was
Sidekick
nuts.
was a shit.
But
Yo, that's the fucking illest phone. That's my
You
shit.
started playing
man.
on that shit. A Sidekick.
But that's not that long ago.
Yeah.
I had a knockoff Sidekick. I never had. I remember the first time I bought an iPhone was an iPhone 3, and it was like when iPhone 5 was
3G.
dropping.
No, we had phones, but we couldn't even text each other. We just had phones to play games on, bro.
Now,
Yeah,
one
bro.
thing,
iPods.
I had the Metro.
one
iPod
thing
on
that's
my phone.
important, I want to say, because there are some people well older than us listen to this. I don't think we're saying this to like say that we're old, right?
No,
we're not
no,
old,
no.
but it is interesting, right? Because I think we are one of the generations that experience change,
Yeah,
in a short period of time.
That part.
quick change.
So I'm not saying that way back in the day. No, we're fucking 26 years old. It wasn't way. It was fucking 15 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like 15, 16 years ago we're talking about, but still there's so much we're going through, like an expedited amount of change. And then that's also why the generations before us are that much more like you would see as spoiled. You know what I mean? Because of that change. Another interesting thing I was talking to one of my bosses about was the cyclical perspective of generations. Every young generation is seen as that. Don't you? I mean, we're seeing the transition now where millennials were getting shit on for years, and now the millennials are the 30-year-olds, and you know what I mean. The late 20s going into 40s. That's millennials right now.
No, like millennial starts at 1996, doesn't it?
No. Like we're right outside. It doesn't matter. We don't have to get technical. But like,
So I'm a fucking boomer.
no, like no. I know 36-year-olds that are millennials.
I'm Gen X.
You're Gen X.
You're a millennial.
Oh no, wait.
You're a millennial.
What is before? Okay, so I was born in 90.
Yeah.
1990.
I think you're millennial.
You're a millennial.
I think it goes from like 96 to like 91. No,
Right.
No, maybe you're not maybe you're not then
Because I know we're borderline
millennial.
the generation before millennial.
Yeah.
Like we are like that
fucking
96,
knows?
95 is where that next transition happens.
Yeah.
That's when we were born. So like point being, it's funny how and it's interesting, and it's like almost like we do this subconsciously and we don't even know it, but that's the progress of our life. Is there's always the young people that want to like get into shit and try different shit and change shit. Hey, I think we should do it this way, and they're just as competent, whatever the case is, and then they get set in their ways. And then the next generation is the same thing. It's literally cyclical. Like the baby boomers were the shitheads,
Yeah.
right? And now they're the like they're telling us to stop doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? And then millennials are no longer shitted on. It's Gen Z or Gen X or not Gen X. It's Gen Z or the ones before that. Yeah. It is interesting how that goes. And people, I say that to say people need to calm the fuck down because it happens with every generation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like now, some people, I don't know. See, like we'll think the generation before us is soft, right? But like every generation thought like that, you know? Yeah. Like that's how they see millennials. Like, oh, y'all got like iPhones and shit like that.
Y'all soft.
But then y'all looking at the generation before, like, oh, y'all got like Uber and DoorDash and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like y'all don't even leave the house. You know, y'all got virtual reality. Yo,
Bro,
their kids.
I'm serious to say this, man. It's so sad to drive through neighborhoods and don't see kids playing outside.
That's one thing that's
nuts, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That really kills me, man. Because I remember as a kid. Bro, playing outside, my friends doing the most stupidest shit to endanger ourselves was the greatest times ever.
Putting little cards on your bikes to make it sound like a motorcycle.
I used to put soda cans.
Yo, man. Yo, how crazy is it to think that, like, when we were kids, my grandma would not hear from me from like 12 a.m. until like 8.
Yeah.
Without a cell phone.
Yeah.
Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. And I would just walk back in dirty as fuck. And she'd be like, oh, yeah.
Here's dinner.
Like, bro, what? Yeah, facts type shit. Like,
you know what's even crazier is that I lived out in Point Siena, and we lived deep out in Point Siena back when it was straight woods. I used to walk through like crazy woods, like 40+ minute walks through like crazy thick woods. I'm not even kidding with you. And I'd walk 40+ minutes to get there, 40+ minutes to get back home. And my parents, no type of communication, bro. Like when I say deep woods, I mean it's like, bro, if I could get murdered there and nobody would probably find my body for weeks.
Yo, you ever seen a Bigfoot back there?
Nah, I see some big ass fucking boars and shit. Though.
Oh
Wild
shit,
hogs.
the boars do be.
Out there. But the thing too is like, it's not like if we had a PS5 when we were that age, I don't know if we're running through woods. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
Like it's not necessarily.
I had an Xbox 360.
We had like Xbox 360. We had GameCubes or some shit like that. We had
it's
the
not the
equivalent.
same, bro.
It's the equivalent, bro. At that time, we consider that the PS5.
But that's the misconception,
it's the phones, man.
I think that's the misconception.
Hold on.
It's the phones, man.
Social media.
It's the phones,
Because
man.
I'm telling you,
Social
games
media,
can only be fun for
That's
so
what I
long.
think.
You don't have to
boring
leave.
quick.
Social media.
After an hour or two, you're like, yo, I'm done with this shit, bro.
I think that might be a problem too. Like, and I guess I can just like bring it back to like creativity as an artist. Like motherfuckers don't even get bored anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
No one gets bored.
We used to get bored, bro.
Yeah,
Remember like summer
literally throwing the ball at the wall.
We
used to be
bouncing the ball at the wall.
Shit like that,
Nobody
bro.
fucking gets bored anymore.
Not at all.
That's why I'd be thinking, I'm like, yo, that's why kind of music be sounding the same a little bit right now. Like nobody's bored. Nobody's really thinking of anything like that's gonna like push the
disconnect.
That's a good ass point.
Yeah, because like, bro, everyone's like, bro,
you know that's why like it's a criticism, but it's also why he's great. Is Kendrick is he disappears for a long time, and then he just comes with something different.
He's the illest, man.
But not everybody has that luxury of disappearing.
Yeah, facts.
You know
that part.
That's not for
you have to partake in normal life still.
Yeah,
people that disappear like that, I really wonder how much they have just sitting in the archives, bro.
Oh, for sure,
bro.
Because
Kendrick gotta have probably like 5,000 tracks, bro.
But
because he's still working. It's just like he's like, nah, not right now.
Facts.
This ain't it.
Just because the album came out, like people get this false sense of he's just like, hey, let me kick my feet up.
You cannot.
Yeah, bro. Like
you cannot. You got to keep working out.
That's the dream right there for me. Is just to be able to create constantly.
Yeah,
and just have it. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say
space.
To your point, about like because you were saying like because other people gotta live real life, but that's a disadvantage I think famous artists go through is they don't live real life, and they gotta write and try to connect and relate to people that are living real life. Where that is the one, if there is an advantage that you have over these big artists is you still get to live real life. Like you still get to talk about like the job shit, family shit, motherfuckers coming at me for this and stuff. Like that shit is what relates. Yeah. But
that's a bar for
that's
real.
the one leg up I will say.
Yeah, that's a bar.
Have,
Yeah.
One thing I'll say too off of that to add to that is that I just recently saw like parts of like that. The Princess and Prince Harry or whatever TV show, and I saw like their whole stuff like the paparazzi.
They went
through
it, bro.
And I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, after watching this, I don't know if I would ever want to be famous.
That's the highest scale though. That's the highest.
But even still, bro, like
Prince Harry and
but you know what?
Like
I've
obsessive.
I've seen like not even just like the trash talking, but just like not being able to go anywhere.
No,
and that happens today.
Like that.
That's
happens
why
today.
I talk to Christian all the time about and I don't want to say many influencers, right? But like Trench Family, perfect. It's like you get, let's just say equivalent of like 200, like real 200K Instagram, real 1 million YouTube, real, shit like that. And then you're like, they can go places and not be bombarded. Right? Like, you don't know who I just talked about.
Yeah, no.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, there's a difference between I can say Trench Family, Byron doesn't know what the fuck
occasionally
I'm
they get recognized, but it's not like...
And I can say Tom Cruise, and Byron's like, yeah, I know who the fuck you're
But it's not like some guy sitting in the bushes trying to take a picture of your kid at the beach.
And there's a way to get bread. Like, I talked to Christian about it. She picks that middle level every day, all time. Like, I'd rather be
comfortable,
100,000 there, right? Like, we're making a couple 100,000 a year. And we go to Fun Spot and we get recognized, but we can go to Publix and be fine.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Still chill when you do get recognized.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's not like
the
Michael
dream,
Jackson
bro.
Type shit. Yeah,
I don't know, man, because like a lot of the famous people, like we talked about Twitch an episode or two ago, and it's like a lot of people speculated that who Twitch was. Do you know who Twitch? He's like a dancer.
Oh yeah.
The dude on Ellen and shit.
Yeah,
killed himself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were thinking like. That's the go-to for famous people is it couldn't like that fame is a different thing. It changes your life and shit like that. And it's like that's a real thing, man. And I didn't realize it until we started the podcast how many people are living in that middle space. Like there's so many people, and the reason why I realize is because that's where we would love to be. Yeah. Like that'd be our goal. You know what I mean? Like, and you see all these artists that are doing really well, but you never knew them until you just crossed their path.
I'd rather be the lowest space. Nobody fucking knows who the fuck I am and just rack that shit.
That's your engineer.
The middle facts, like the middle space is like, the manager. You can comfortably continue to be creative and do your thing, and just focus on that because you're like getting guap from that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That middle space is like perfect. I would love to be there.
Yeah, and you know what? That's honestly like that middle space is what not most people. That's like the top 5% or 2%. And then the 1% is when you get Lil Baby, ASAP Rock. You know what I mean? Like that's the 0.1% or whatever. But
that's still the goal. Though. To get up there is still the goal. But to be at that middle level right now, to continue to just like, I have this idea.
Yeah,
I can fucking go do it.
Yeah,
right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put a fucking big ass fucking pocket watch sign.
Yeah, we're really gonna do that.
We can fucking do that. The fucking LED. One.
No, but it's like when you're
fucking do that.
It's when your passion affects your life, right? Like our passion affects our life, but in a way where I'm trying to do this, babe, chill out, or you know what I mean? Like we're trying to, all right, we're gonna come up with some money, so I gotta like not spend on this in my life. That's different than like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like I gotta quit my job because too many people are talking to me about this. You know what I mean? Like that's impacting your life, And even if we got to the middle scale, we might. That's a reality.
Yeah,
that middle scale.
I think you guys will definitely get.
Come on, bro.
Definitely.
Speak that shit, bro.
Like, nah.
We there. We working, bro. But that's when it's different, And that's when it's that. Honestly, that middle ground too is like that's what you want, but that is a scary thing because it's like, what if you can make the exact same money doing this? And it's like, yeah, that's great, but how consistent is this versus what you were doing? Like, that's where real decisions really start happening.
It's because what you guys do is a creative. You guys are creatives as well. So it's like I think there would definitely come like some pressure.
Yep.
With it too, but yeah,
especially the more work
y'all will kill that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just how I know, like, bro, you get in that space where you can just fucking like facilitate your ideas, and the money can help you make more memorable experiences for the viewers and shit, and it just helps itself.
I was talking to Christian about, I was like, I feel like we're gonna turn something down before we get something. Like, cause we all are doing okay, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like we doing this for money or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Gratefully. And I was like, man, I feel like
somebody gonna pull up.
Yeah, and I think we'll turn something down, because we went through that with the radio station that we were broadcasting on and stuff. And you get limited on certain things, even though, I mean, I talk shit about the radio station. I totally get it.
We almost got sued for that.
But it was a glimpse. What? It was a glimpse.
Cease and desist. Yeah.
What?
It was a glimpse of, you can't just say whatever you want.
And it's like, fuck you, this is our podcast.
Motherfucker.
I wasn't saying nothing crazy. I was just saying, because it's like, it's a website radio. And the analytics is a little weird, so I was just pointing that out. Like,
no, you were talking shit. Though.
I was
you were drinking a little bit. You were drinking a little bit. You were talking shit.
I was holding them accountable.
Yes, you didn't say it in a professional way. All right, just say that.
Accountability. Man.
Point being,
and Zach can agree.
Point being, it's a real thing.
I was so close to being like, yo, this is fucking lawyer up. Let's just go with it, bro.
We looked at each other, bro.
We should have. Anyways,
I didn't have the time for it.
Said we looked at each other like,
no, me and Zach looked at each other like, bro, what the fuck,
bro? We're gonna get sued.
What y'all doing?
It wasn't planned.
Anything else?
It wasn't planned. We were like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
Mitch, anything else you want to get off, bro?
Hey, man. New shit dropping soon. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Pocket Watch Podcast, man. Shout out the motherfucking guys, Jake, Cruz, motherfucking Zach and his bitch. You know what I'm saying? Swag, suck my dick.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, yo, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that shit.
Fuck you, I'm cool, Mitch.
That'd be all in the bio.
That's
dollar.
Yo, thank y'all.
Everything will be down in the bio, like always, guys. Like, follow, subscribe, share. And his usually I put the Instagram below right here. You guys are gonna see it probably.
Fuck you, I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you guys want to add anything else?
That's it, man. Pocket watch out.
Pocket watch out.
Pocket watch out.